Welcome back to the cabinet. I just got my coffee. It just finished. I'm fixing to do all my fixings. I did get some questions about what I put in my coffee, and I think y'all are referring to this. This is collagen, and I always add it to my first morning cup of coffee. It's tasteless. You don't even know it's in there. But I do add that, and then I have a little bit of cream and sugar in my coffee. But I just wanted to say thank y'all so much for all the sweet birthday wishes. The day that I'm actually filming this, Monday, Veterans Day, is actually my birthday. The kids just came over on Sunday and celebrated. So y'all that were wishing me, thinking y'all had missed it, y'all actually got it on the day of. So thank you. But I mean, don't we technically celebrate all month? So it's all good. So let me tell you what I've kind of got swirling in the back of my mind about today. I'm wanting to work on my hutch today, like decorate it for Christmas, and the top of it. I've got some ideas for that. I'm not really sure if it's going to work out. I don't know. And all of it is subjective to change after I get like all of my stuff out of the attic, but this is just using stuff that I already have here inside, and the stuff that I got from the cabinet over my refrigerator. I've put it all in the back room back there. I swear I get that room cleaned up, and then I just fill it up again with stuff. But it's like all like Christmas decor and stuff like that, so it'll be okay. But I really want to get the hutch done. I took the wreath that I got from that consignment store off of my front door because it's a dark green and it just blended too much in with my black door. So I didn't really have anything in my dining room when I took my fall picture down, so I just kind of stuck it up there. I'm not hating it, but I do need to get a red candle to go in my candle holder. I still have the fall one, and it kind of clashes with the red berries on the wreath. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But for now, until I can find something, I think I'm just going to leave that there. I don't hate it. It looks very festive. It looks very Hallmark-esque. You know how they always have the insides of the houses decorated? So I'm not hating it. And I've got to figure out what I want to do for my centerpiece on my table. I'm wanting to do something different this year. But I may go back with my same thing that I did and just make it more Christmassy. But I did get out all my Christmas mugs. So I'm drinking I thrifted this one, peppermint mocha. It's one of my favorite Christmas drinks. Coffees. If I buy one, I usually don't buy them. But when I do, I usually like the peppermint mocha. So I found this mug last year. Well, I think it was after Christmas. And I thrifted it in the year. And I said I'll put it up for Christmas. So I got my thrifted mug, and I'm fixing to go sit down with my Buster, drink my coffee, my motivation, ambition, fire, lighter fluid, whatever you want to call it, because I need some. And then I'm going to get up and get ready for the day. Usually putting my makeup and all that on makes me feel better. I'm just dragging today because it's so rainy. And I really just want to be piled up in the recliner, all snuggled up to Buster napping. But got stuff to do. So I'm not going to do that today. But anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee. And I will catch up with y'all in just a little bit after I've gotten some energy. Okay, here we are. That's what the top looks like. And then we have the inside that I want to redo. So what I'm going to do is take everything out, and I'll show you the things I'm going to be using, or I want to use. This is just some things I have, these little trees, some red berries, my dishes that I've thrifted, and some were given to me as a gift, my chickens. I took my crate off of my mantle because I was thinking it might work up good there, taking that down. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of play with it and see where it goes. But first I've got to deconstruct. Like I'm gonna leave this here. I may throw in some red berries down here. The bottom shelf is probably gonna stay pretty much the same. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna do something with these two middle shelves, so, and the top. So let me get to playing. What to do. I have no plan, no ideas. I do need to get some red books. Hold on. Red books, if we need them. Those are green, so I've left them. But these are just some red books that I've thrifted. Some of these came from James's stepdad. So, yeah. So let me put my red books down. So this is what I've got for the inside. This is all subject to change once I pull out more of my Christmas decor out of the attic. But for now, this is what it's looking like. Got glimpses of my red and white dishes. This door wants to keep closing. I put that little tree that I thrifted in that little stove. Some of my saucers. More of my saucers. Thrifted. Everything in here basically is thrifted. With the exception of these books that belong to James's dad, stepdad. And then that. And the cup. And this Southern Grace came from Cracker Barrel. But everything else in here is all thrifted. Everything. So, looks good. I love it. All right, so now I'm going to kind of focus on this and see what I want to do up here. I don't know. I'm just gonna play with it and see what happens. Okay. So here's what I've got so far. And I think this is how it's gonna stay. I may add a little red into it, but I think overall, this is what's gonna be. And then at night when you turn the lights off, you have the glow of the Christmas tree. So yeah, I'm loving it so far. I think I need to pull my little hen up a little further, or maybe pull my rooster in some. But let me move him in some. Yeah, like that. It's like they have their own little family, little tree. The little hen and Biddy. I've put this in here because I'm gonna be adding some of that to my Christmas tree, so it's to kind of pull it all in. This is that wreath I hung up here, but I need a red candle. So yeah. I swapped platters. Delana brought me this one back. She didn't want it, this platter that I had purchased. So I hung it here, and I took the praying hands piece down that I did a thrift flip on. And I've done my plates there, and I like that better. So that's what this is looking like. Now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for my table. And I usually put a Christmas tree over there, but I don't think I am this year. I think I'm just going to leave it like this since I have the Hutch this year. I'm just going to leave it like this. I may put some lights on that little tree up there. And the wreath has lights on it. They're on a timer, but I may swap out those lights because I'm not really digging those lights that's on it. So I may swap them out for some different lights. So all this will kind of be lit up over here. And that's what I'm thinking right now. We'll see. All this is subject to change. This is just what I had inside decor-wise. So now I'm going to bring all my stuff back, put it on my table so I can figure out what I want to do for my table this year. This is what I've done so far here. I have these candy picks. I changed out my rolling pin to a red handled. I'm going to get, I think I have in the attic a tree I can put in that. And Delana and Tyler got me this for my birthday. It's a candle. And I love it. And so I've put it here. So I may just leave it like this. Once I put the little Christmas tree on it, I have some little lights I can put on it that are battery operated, so they'll on a timer, and so those can come on. And I think that's all I'm going to do here. I do have plans for this, but I got to get my stuff out of the attic. I'm happy with the Hutch. I'm loving the top of it. Change out the candle there, and we're going to call this done over here. Above my refrigerator, this is what I've done. And all of that was thrifted. Every bit of it. Every single bit of it was thrifted. Even the greenery. Now the little tea towel wasn't thrifted, but everything else is thrifted. Over here, I've kind of left my little baking corner as is. I did put a little tree here. These are already red, so that was fine. I need to stand my cookbooks up. But I think I'm just going to kind of leave this as is because it's kind of like a bacon thing. So I'm not really going to do anything here. I do have my little gingerbread mug that Sarah got me last year. And then this little vintage piece that I use as a spoon rest. And then here, y'all overlook my stove. I haven't cleaned it. I thrifted that. Sarah and Delaney got me this for my birthday last year from the Lucky Rabbit. I may end up hanging that on my tree. It is an ornament. I put that little gingerbread there. I would love to find me a Christmas picture. I may print one out and frame it and put it back there because I really like having a picture. But if I don't, the little gingerbread's fine. Now over here, what I've done is I've just added some trees. This was a little wreath that I had used last year as around a neck of a piece. My gingerbread pan that I'd spray painted. I'm not using that this year. So I just kind of stuck it there to kind of go around the lamp. I'm not going to change out my greenery. I normally do, but I have lights under my cabinets now, so I'm not going to do that. I brought out my bright red cookbook here to kind of bring the red around. And then this is my basket full of vintage cookie cutters that I like. So I decided to put them on the bread box this year. I did take the knife down. That's going to make some of y'all very happy. James made me this little piece last year, no, 2 years ago. I usually had it over there by my coffee pot to hide that outlet, but I have that little scale over there now. So I've just stuck it here. I did take my little hen down for now because it just looked too cluttered. I've done this. I'm not liking that. I just kind of was sticking stuff there, and I'm really not liking that. So I may just do away with that and just have the gingerbread sign there. And then these are some tins that I put candy in when I make candy. So those kind of stay out. I may stick them in my bread box, but I would really like to find a place to display this one, this vintage one. I think it's beautiful. So I may find a place that I can display it and use it. So we'll see about that. But that's all I've done here. Now I still have to do something with this. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. So that's still to be determined. I got to get me some different rugs. I'm going to put these up. These are just too fall or everyday looking for me. So I'm going to wash them and put them up and get me some Christmas rugs. And this is a Christmas towel I had. I just stuck it here. If it gets used, that's fine. If it don't, that's fine. Here's one that I have. This is Merry Christmas. Again, if it gets used, fine. If it don't, fine. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff, you know what I mean? So, and then I haven't done anything above my cabinets, and I don't think I am. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I have the lights up there. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything up there. Swap things up. Took the one from there. I've done it like this now. And I just kind of made a faux little half circle with that. Put some extra ones there. And then I'll show you where I put that one that was there. I put it on this handsome fella. I remember doing that one a couple years ago. And I like the way that it just adds a little bit. So there you go. So that's all the decorating I have time to do today because now I've got to go in there. I've got a few items to price for my booth. I need to load my car up, get the trash out. I need to put on a load of clothes. I need to correct my bed that I see when I was making it up I didn't pay attention to, and it's going to drive me crazy. But I'm going to do all that. And the sun ended up shining today. It was supposed to rain all day, so that's good. And then I've got to sit down and start editing. I got to get back into the comments. So I got a lot to do. And get some order back there in that room. That's what I need to do. All right. Boot stuff price. Trash out. Now I got to go load my car. Still got fall on the back porch. We're a seasonally confused house. So it is that time. I'm fixing to start cooking dinner. James has requested... Well, we talked about what we're going to cook during the week, and he didn't tell me what order to cook these in, but I had some milk that's fixing to go bad, so I want to go ahead and use it. So I'm going to make some homemade mashed potatoes, gravy, hamburger steak, and sauteed onions. that's what's gonna be for dinner tonight. So I'm fixing to go ahead and peel my potatoes, get them boiling. I'm gonna cook my hamburgers outside on in my electric skillet, because anytime I can cook out there to minimize the smell inside, I try to do that. So I'm gonna get my patties made up, cook them outside, get my onion cut up. So first things first, I'm gonna cut up some potatoes and get them boiling. And then I'll make up my patties and move outside. These were the sorriest potatoes I've ever gotten from Walmart. That was a brand new bag. And so many of those potatoes I had to cut chunks off because they were starting to rot. Like, not smell rot, but like you could tell they were just getting bad. I just picked that bag up 2 days ago. It's crazy. Anyway, potatoes are peeled. I'm gonna wash them up, cut them up, get them going. Here are the hamburgers. There's Buster's. Now I'm gonna go outside, cook them up, saute the onions when I'm done, make some gravy and mashed potatoes.